This video was brought to you by Frontier Communications, an internet provider with 100% fiber optic speed to your home to take your game to the next level. Previously on the Keys to Speed.
I'm Dom. I'm the Director of Digital Media at Misfits Gaming Group.
We are testing reaction time here.
When you're sitting there trying to anticipate when the ruler's gonna drop, the immediate reaction to just catch it, and then sometimes it's just like, it's just not there.
That's why Dom's not a player.
The test I'm most looking forward to is probably the shock test.
Dom didn't have a chance. I don't think he even won any one of them.
Dom, I believe, stands for sloth in Korean.
그래도 좀 이제 힘들지 않을까.
This is the worst I've ever done.
These are the keys to speed.
Episode 3, Social Media Manager to Pro Gamer.
I actually haven't checked my email like all day. It's like the weekend, but from the Mayhem. Attention, urgent request for Social Media Manager Dom. Okay. Dom, based on your results so far, after consulting with the resident kinesiologist, you've decided that you're going to need some help. To that end, we've put together a list of exercises and activities you'll need to start doing regularly to up your game before the 1v1.
My name's Jan Picca. I'm a senior instructor at Florida Atlantic Exercise Science Department. I've got a master's degree in exercise physiology, undergraduate degree in kinesiology. To improve your reaction time as an athlete, we would have you do agility drills, for instance, plyometric training, anything that has a quick reactive base to it. For gamers, you have to improve the brain's capacity to function cognitively. We try to work the non-dominant side. If we're right-handed, we should practice things left-handed. If we swing a golf club right from the right side, swinging from the left side with the same motor patterns will actually help our right side once we go back to the dominant side. Nutrition has a huge element to it. So how we feed our brains, the more we can get our brains fed with proper nutrition will help function of the brain. Meditation also is shown in studies to increase reaction times. So all these things I think would benefit gamers.
Guided meditation, that's gonna be a little hard because my mind tends to just like randomly wander off. In addition to these activities, Jay has also agreed to be your in-game coach leading up to the 1v1 itself. It might seem weird that the person you're facing off against will also be your mentor at the same time. Not worried about it, but he doesn't seem too worried about his chances.
I think Dom has no chance. I mean, he could pick any character he wants, and I'm pretty sure I could just torb melee him and just win. I wouldn't even use my gun to beat him.
Is it me, or is everyone at the Mayhem just throwing a little disrespect on my name, bro? Kind regards, Florida Mayhem. Always. These regards were not very kind. There was very minimal kindness in this. We'll just kind of have to go from here and see how it goes. I mean, challenge accepted.
I think Dom doesn't really have a chance of being made into a pro player. I think Dom's level as a player right now, it's like uninspirational.
Dom's an underrated player because he underperforms, like it says. I mean, I've been watching Dom fail
So bad.
episode after episode at the reaction time test.
I think I've seen more of your spawn room than you actually playing. You don't win this game, do you? Your whole team just got demolished. You saved your Zarya though. That's good. I think his positioning is fine. I think what he needs to work on is hitting his shots and utilizing his sleep dart and his nade to the full potential. Because I saw him sleeping the walls and shooting the walls, but never the enemy.
In the upcoming challenges that I face, I don't even really consider it to be a challenge because I know me, I know my talent. I've been holding back for everyone around me because that's the type of person I am. I care for those around me, so if it takes a bit of me to underperform to make them feel better, that's what I'm gonna do, and you've seen in previous episodes me doing exactly that. So hopefully by the end of this, even if I'm not a pro player, everyone sees what a great stand-up guy I am.
Tip number 1, use your non-dominant hand.
The whole using my non-dominant hand thing, that's gonna be a massive struggle, and I am thoroughly confident in believing that I won't be able to do anything. It feels like I'm overcompensating so hard just to make this work. It even feels like I don't even know where to put stuff anymore.
I personally have not heard of anyone benefit from training their non-dominant hand and it translating to gaming, but there's probably hasn't been many studies done on that. So Who'll be the first test case?
Because my left hand gets zero attention beyond WASD. That's the extent of all the use it ever gets. The goal is to make me faster, but this, in turn, is making me slower.
All right, so we got the mouse orientation flipped. We're going left hand here, and we're just gonna see how it ends up. As simple as like alt tabbing feel awkward to me. Moving forward, like just trying to not, you see, I'm just like shooting random corners. I also feel like I need to try to think about where my fingers are on my right hand. My controls are inverted. Oh no. Oh no. No, I can't even. What? No, this is god awful.
But using my left hand feels terrible. It feels kind of awkward because it's literally everything I know is programmed over here to like switch it up. So like I can't aim or anything like that. But I mean, with enough practice, it should get better, hopefully. So I'm hopeful.
Tip number 2, eat healthfully.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think diet for sure has a big impact. You know, you eat a lot of junk, then you can perform worse than if you're on a healthier diet.
I thought Dom was going to be bad at the non-dominant hand stuff because who's good at using their left hand if they're right-handed, but I didn't expect him to be bad at cooking. I ended up having to help him cook because obviously we couldn't get a chef during COVID.
I'm not a chef personally, but I do know how to make some healthy meals, such as this egg white omelet that we're gonna make today.
I don't really know if making the healthy omelet is something he's going to sustain, but he seemed into it, but I found out he basically couldn't use a knife, couldn't cook at all.
So then you can cut it like down like this.
But, you know, whatever.
I'm scared for when we separate the egg whites.
Then you just let it drip, right?
That was like not all what I just did.
This is one place where I was like, Dom's gonna do it. Dom's gonna be good at this. He's gonna be able to cook. He absolutely embarrassed himself. He's never gonna be able to find a date.
Oh, this is tragedy. Holy moly. Obviously, it went pretty bad. I didn't expect it to go that bad. Probably assumed my knife skills were a little bit better than that, considering I'm a freaking adult, and any adult should know how to use a knife beyond the capabilities of spreading peanut butter and jelly on a sandwich. But my knife skills are, if I had to rate them between 1 and 10, I would say my knife skills are probably at like a hot 3, 3.5 now.
Tip number 3, meditation and yoga.
I actually think mindfulness really helps you manage your emotions, so I think it's possible that this one, if he actually did it consistently, could be one of the more beneficial things for improving his gameplay.
You're supposed to do guided meditation as one of the things to improve your mental state. Do you think that your mental state is like good right now? Do you think you have a clear mind in general?
I mean, yeah, I would say so. Relatively clear.
I don't think yoga meditation is gonna help Dom. I think he needs to unleash the beast.
I've been playing with Dom for a long time, and he's a super emotional player. Like, if things does not work for him, things go bad. He plays extremely bad.
But the whole point of like meditation is basically to become aware of your thoughts and have more control over being able to, you know, like push away intrusive thoughts or notice ones that are coming in.
I think you can meditate in the middle of having a bad thought, like say something's happening actively and you're like, hold on,
That's the whole point. Basically, you're building the muscle of your mental awareness so that you're strengthening your brain the same way you're strengthening your body.
Yeah.
So,
got that.
think you're up for it?
I got it. I've already assumed the position.
Yeah.
I'm crisscross applesauce. In that exact moment and achieve like my zen or align my chakras or whatever is supposed to happen in that moment when I have the negative thoughts being pushed out, all of those negative thoughts come right back in once I encounter my teammates. So if I could somehow meditate in between the rounds and like maybe AFK for a bit, that could be a little helpful. So maybe I should start doing mid-game meditation, because going into the game meditated, I feel like just sets me up for failure because my teammates will make sure that I get mad at some point.
Tip number 4, get coached by a pro.
Okay, so what we're gonna work on is we're gonna work on your aim. I think your aim needs a little work. We're gonna practice your flicks. Your positioning was good, but the most important is your cooldown usage, you know, your sleep and your nade. I think you can use your nade a little bit more, like get more potential out of it.
All right.
So there's a tracer that spawns right here to your left. There's a tracer right there. So what you can do is pretend like she's blinking, and you could just try to do a flick. Like, you know, look over here. Yeah, you could look somewhere and just try to flick. You know, if she tries to, yeah, kind of like that.
So should I queue up my sleep as I'm turning, or just turn aim?
Well, yeah. So, cause like a tracer, like you see a tracer in front of you, then you know, like you're trying to predict that she's gonna, like, you know, blink past you or do. So you have to do like a quick 180 and hit the sleep.
Yeah. So.
So shoot, nade, melee. Exactly. There you go.
Nice.
So no tracer's gonna be causing you issues soon.
We are the tracer destroyers.
These bots move, so you can always practice your sleep darts. You know, just aim at a random bot and just try to hit the sleep dart. Yeah, perfect. Since we practiced a little bit with bots, now we're gonna go into real situations in a game now.
All right.
You could use, if you don't need to heal your teammates, if your teammates aren't really that low where you need to use a nade on them, you can always use it to anti. Anti is so valuable, I think. Make sure to stay back so no one hits you. You're doing well.
Oh, where's this guy?
Oh. Oh, almost. Hey, that was close. That was better though. You saw the tracer. You felt the tracer behind you. Oh, there you go. Now you can anti him. Nice, nice.
No follow up.
Yeah, your team didn't follow up. That was good. Sleep to the anti was perfect. They don't have a cleanse for that, and he can't heal. The Roadhog can't heal. True. You can nano your ball in here if you want. Oh, huge anti. There you go. That was perfect.
Oh, goodbye world.
Except your team couldn't follow up. That's the only thing about playing support. I feel like you can hit. You can only carry so much. Nice. You're hitting a lot. You're hitting your sleeps.
Oh baby, I got
Cooldown usage. Cooldown usage.
Let's go.
Max potential.
Except I think we might still lose this one.
Just blame your teammates. Just come on, you win this 1v1. Win this 1v1 and tell him to sit. Get in his head.
Bro, this guy's gone.
Hopefully you learned a lot. You learned your cooldown usage. You learned better positioning. You learned better aiming. Hopefully, you know, when next time you play, I think it's against me, you win. I don't know if you're gonna win though. You're gonna need a few more years, but see how you add up.
I mean, we'll just have to see how it goes when we both get on the map.
1v1, Jay3 versus Aodom.
When it comes to 1v1ing Jay, I mostly feel bad that I would end up messing up his contract, because they would be like, why did we sign this guy if we already have a better player on the org who can do the content and work with the team and stream at the same time? I'm a nice guy. I don't like ruining reputations. It might be fun for some people, but not for me.
We had Jay3 coach Dom before he did the 1v1, so I don't know if that helped him or hurt him, because on one hand, Jay now knows, you know, all of Dom's strengths and weaknesses, but on the other, he actually just coached Dom, so who knows? Maybe it helped, maybe it didn't. I don't know.
I think with my coaching, going against someone his maybe skill level, he'll probably beat them. But if he's challenging me, I think I might end his career before it starts. First game, Widow headshot only.
Let's go. Mayhem Widow versus, oh, very on brand.
Okay, let's see what you got, man.
All right.
Let's see what you learned.
Oh, hey, you're pretty good at this.
Looks like you didn't learn anything.
That's okay. It was just a warm up. All right, same spot. Let's get it. Oh, I didn't hold the scope in long enough.
Almost.
That was a headshot. That was a headshot.
It was good. It was, yeah, you got the first hit, but you didn't charge all the way.
If I was scoped, you'd have died there.
Come on, you can't get shut out here. If you get shut out here.
Oh. Oh.
Don't choke. Oh, you choked, man. You choked.
Hot damn.
You keep getting the first hit. Yeah, you did good for all the practice you've been doing. Just give it about 10 more years.
This is it. This is the round. I'm about to full sell right here. All the way 0 to 5.
Probably need a little bit more meditation.
This is the full sell. Reverse sweep. Reloading.
Dude, this is Stop running. You're making this a lot difficult. Oh. No way.
It's over, baby. We're out of here. It's done. The full sail. It's coming in. It's coming in hot. Oh. Oh, the reload. Woo!
He's hacking.
I can't believe this is happening. What happened to Jay3? That should be the name of the video. What happened to Jay3? So now we're bringing it back down to my level. I expect a clean stomp, and I'll probably get up and start laughing afterwards, and then, you know, we'll see where this goes. But once he stops hiding,
I
we'll
was
figure
waiting
it
for
out.
you to finish your, in here. I'll give you.
Yo! Oh no!
Oh. Let's see if you can finish though. Okay.
Yo, come on,
I thought,
bro.
Yeah, I thought you were
What
talking. I thought you were looking at the
happened?
camera talking. That's cheating.
Are we filming what happened to Jay3 2 already? What is going on,
Listen,
bro?
I'm building your confidence so we can
I
just destroy
really
it.
hope your stream isn't live right now, because if it is,
Can we cut out that last skill, please? I can't let my stream see that. Oh, but I can show him this one. I can show him this one. Oh.
Oh no!
There we go.
The retaliation. So that's what that feels like when it happens.
Yeah. That was good.
And
You got me a few times, but your ability usage, you gotta save that nay when I was asleep.
Play of the game. This is what
Can we
this
beat
is exactly.
I don't wanna watch
this
this.
is exactly what I was waiting for.
That was a lucky shot, though.
Alright, well, there you have it. Jay3, former professional Overwatch player and streamer with 8,000 hours on each character that we just played, beat a professional tweet poster with about 20 hours on the character. So I hope he feels great, you know, beating up on the less fortunate. I hope he feels like he really accomplished something here today. Just took everything out of the win.
I feel great. His gameplay speaks for himself, basically.
I don't know if one coaching session was enough for Dom with J3, but I think he may have actually given him some helpful tips and tricks.
I think the biggest factor for Dom to actually go pro eventually is just to stick it out. I think it's just time invested. It's not gonna be like a flash in the pan. He's not just gonna magically become a god gamer from, you know, this one session. But I really think like almost anyone could get to that level given enough time.
I think all the people that criticize me, I don't fault them for not using their entire brains a lot of the time. And I think everyone's entitled to having an incorrect opinion. I love that for them. But yeah, beyond that, like if they're happy in being incorrect, then more power to them. Somewhere in the dark recesses, I'm still grinding and I'm at the top of the ladder coming to terrorize a ranked game near you. So be on the lookout.